It's upon us. It's that time of the year again. It's time for WrestleMania 28, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. This is freaking epic. And this is going to be my picks for who's going to win at WrestleMania 28, the big time show. So, first we got the dark match, triple threat tag team match. It's going to be shown on YouTube and on WWE.com. It's going to be the tag team champions Epico and Primo going against Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, and also the Usos. So this is going to be a good starting match. Uh, Epico and Primo, they've been on quite a roll so far in the tag team division. They work well together. The Usos work well together. Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, I don't know about. Kidd isn't really on SmackDown anymore. He's on the mainstream shows of Raw or SmackDown. He's on NXT. So I don't know how well they're going to get together. I doubt it. It's going to be good. Um, the Usos are rolling. They're pretty big. And I think Unico and Primo, they've had their time as the tag team champions. So I think the Usos will be winning this match and taking home the tag team titles. Up next was the Divas tag team match. Maria Menounos, Kelly Kelly versus WWE Diva champion Beth Phoenix and Eve. Don't look for this match to go too long. I mean, there were rumors even a couple months ago, back near the Rumble and Elimination Chamber, that they weren't even going to have a Divas match at WrestleMania because they didn't want it to take away from the other main ones. Another reason to not look for this going too long. Maria Menounos does have an injured rib, so they're not going to want to probably hurt her even more, especially with her being on Dancing with the Stars. So they're not going to want to irritate that even more. And another thing you have to look at is for all of the celebrities that have been on WrestleMania, all of them have won except for one match back at like WrestleMania 3 or 4. I can't remember which one with Battle Royal of Superstars and NFL uh, linemen and everything. And that was Andre the Giant who won that. And he is the only WWE superstar that has gone into a celebrity match and won. So look for Kelly Kelly. My votes for Kelly Kelly Marie Menounos to win this one. Intercontinental title. Cody Rhodes, Intercontinental Champion, versus The Big Show. Big Show, who has never had a WrestleMania moment. He's 1-8, and only because it was a tag team match with The Miz back at WrestleMania 26. Uh, got my Teak shirt on, going for my fellow brother Big Show to win this match. I think it's high time. Also, if he wins this, he will complete a milestone, being the only superstar to have held every title in the WWE currently, including the WCW title. He's won that one. So my choice for that match is for the Big Show to win. Uh, Team Teddy versus Team Laurinaitis. So this is a big implication match. Um, as much as I want Team Teddy to win, do I think he's gonna win? No, I don't think he's gonna win. For the reason that at every WrestleMania, there's got to be there's going to be that one match where it's not going to go the way that everybody wants it to go. It's going to be the bad guy winning over the good guy. Like last year, Cody Rhodes winning over Rey Mysterio and The Miz winning over John Cena. I also heard that possibly they're going to bring back Albert to be one of Laurinaitis' new henchmen. It's just a rumor going around. You also got to think that you got to look at it. Team Laurinaitis is stacked. It's got The Miz, um, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. It's got a bunch of people on it. Can't list them off the top of my head. I'm getting a brain. Can't think of them right now, but it's stacked compared to Team Longest match team, which the only big person height wise and big wise is the Great Khali, and everybody knows that he's not that good a competitor. They don't really put him into mainstream matches anymore. Booker T, he's another big one. I think that he's going to be one of the last people eliminated. If I'm wrong and Team Long wins, that he's going to be the last person on the team. And Santino, he's good, but he's just really goofy. I mean, he's a cool guy, but he's just pretty goofy. So Team Laurinaitis going over Team Long. Randy Orton versus Kane at this match. Big match. I'm looking for Randy Orton to pull this out of his hat again, hitting the RKO big time. So I'm not going to go real deep into that match. I think that match is just a filler match, as is the Kelly and Beth Phoenix match. Uh, Next, we have the World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus going against World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan. Nice match. No one, I certainly didn't think that Daniel Bryan would be holding the World Heavyweight Champion this long into WrestleMania. I didn't even think he was going to be defending it, but I think it's high time that he lost that title. I'm going for Sheamus in this match to win, just because of the fact that it's a title Sheamus has never held before. Um, I don't see Daniel Bryan's had a good run with it. I don't think they've planned on him holding it any longer than this. I'm surprised they have this long. So looking for my main man Sheamus to win this match. Next up is the WWE Championship match. Best in the world versus best in the world. Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. This is going to be a good match. One of the matches that it comes down to, who do you like better, whether it be CM Punk or Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, he's good. He's very talented. I'm not a real fan of Chris Jericho. I really don't like him. Old Jericho was better than the new Jericho, in my opinion. But my choice for this match is CM Punk retaining his WWE Championship and then possibly going into another match with him later on in the year, maybe again for the WWE title on whatever pay per view follows the WrestleMania one. So, and then this is a huge match that's just been building and building. The end of an era match, Triple H versus Undertaker with Shawn Michaels as a guest referee in Hell in the Cell. I've said it. I said it back a couple of weeks ago when I made my last video that, there's a bunch of bets you can make. Undertaker going 20-0 would be one of them. I think this is how it's going to end for The Undertaker. The streak is going to end, and never have I gone against The Undertaker, for the sole fact that each year, Undertaker never calls out his opponent. He's always the one that waits and sees who's going to call him out, because that's what they do it year after year after year. And they say they're going to do it. And each and every year, it's gotten closer and closer. I mean, last year at WrestleMania 27 with Triple H, that was an epic match. And, Undertaker came so close to losing. And I think me personally, and probably everybody else who watches WWE and is a big fan of it, is kind of tired that Undertaker comes back for only WrestleMania and then takes a 364-day vacation. I'd like to see him stick around, on SmackDown and wrestle some more, but it happened to WrestleMania 26, it happened to 27. I can't remember if it happened at 25, if that happened too, or if he stuck around for a while after. But I see Undertaker's career going out at this WrestleMania 19-1. My vote is for Triple H to win this Hell in a Cell match. Another factor you've got to add into this is that in the history of Shawn Michaels guest refereeing, he's known to get involved, and also Triple H has never lost a match in which Shawn Michaels has refereed in. So I'm going for Triple H to win this end of an era match. And finally, the biggest match of them all, the main event, Rock versus Cena, once in a lifetime. This is going to be a great match. I mean, I don't think they could have picked a better match for this. This comes down to whose team are you on and who you like more. I'm going for John Cena to win this match, just for the fact that, John Cena needs to win this match to prove to everyone that he is who he says he is. Excuse me. The Rock, he doesn't really need this to win this match, but this is going to be close. I mean, I don't think anybody can call it saying that, The Rock or John Cena has more momentum over the other person. I've also been hearing rumors that they're going to possibly make another match for WrestleMania 29, uh, being the third match. That they're going to have this match at WrestleMania. They're going to have possibly another match this year, maybe at SummerSlam or somewhere near the end of this year. And the third match will be at WrestleMania 29. It's just a rumor that I've been hearing on the internet, uh, swirling around. A bunch of people have been saying it. But I'm looking for John Cena to win this match at WrestleMania. This is going to be huge. I wish I was going to go see it live. I wish I had the pay per view, but I don't. But this is definitely one that I'm going to be buying as soon as it comes out on DVD. I mean, this is just epic. This is the biggest WrestleMania ever. This times two is what WrestleMania 50 should be if we get there, because it's going to be awesome. I hope the stage is going to look killer, and especially with WrestleMania 27 last year not really living up to expectations. I really didn't enjoy it all that much. I mean, I liked it, but it didn't live up to the hype that I thought it was going to be. So I hope the stage is killer. I hope they have a ton more fireworks than they did last year. I mean, they better go all out for this. And especially with the Hall of Fame this year, being inducted are Edge, the Four Horsemen, Yokozuna, Mike Tyson. Who else was going to be inducted? I can't remember. There's one more, and I can't believe I would forget it. But this is going to be freaking huge. It's going to be a good Hall of Fame ceremony. It's got good inductees. Um, there should be like a criteria on celebrities who get inducted to the Hall of Fame. I think I said this before, but with Drew Carey being inducted at WrestleMania 27. Yeah, it was WrestleMania. It was last year. Drew Carey being inducted, and this year Mike Tyson. I think everybody's excited, pumped up for that one. But what do you think? Should there be criteria for celebrities to be inducted in the Hall of Fame? Because I knew Drew Carey got booed so bad. I think the only person worse than Drew Carey, celebrity wise, uh, that have been on the show that could be inducted would be Snooki. I mean, I think they would just throw shit at her. I know I would, because that's just a disgrace, really. But what are your thoughts? What are the criteria that a celebrity should be inducted in the Hall of Fame? And who do you think also that should be inducted next year that hasn't already? Me personally, I'd like to see Owen Hart inducted next year. I think it's his time to go in. Uh, it's been longer than expected for him to go in. So I'm going for Owen Hart next year. Uh, Almost out of time here, so I'm going to wrap it up. This is going to be big. Hope you enjoy it. I know I sure will, reading the listing as it comes up on WWE.com. But those are my picks, and I'll see you later.